Okay, so today we're doing something a little different.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, I'm really excited about this one.
Me too.
So
Yeah.
you guys have sent in a ton of great stuff
Yeah.
recently.
It's been amazing, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah.
And we're always trying to come up with new ways to kind of like explore these things.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But this time around, you sent in something that really caught our eye.
Totally.
And it's the lyrics.
Lyrics, absolutely.
To a song called Pray for My Soul by rapper Chris Webby.
Chris Webby, yeah, he's really interesting.
We're going to kind of deep dive into this and see what we can figure out about this guy.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
Like, what's going on in his head? What's he trying to say?
Right. Yeah.
We're working with the official transcript from the music video.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
On YouTube. And I think it's going to be really interesting because this song is pretty intense.
I was just going to say, like, right off the bat, it's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, that kind of, that duality of, like, you know, the good, the bad.
Yeah.
Is really front and center right there.
And it's interesting because he starts off, you know, talking about success.
Oh, yeah.
You know, on top of the glow.
Top of the glow, living the high life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he immediately.
Right away.
Shifts to.
Almost like whiplash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To this feeling of being completely, like, strung out.
Yeah. And needing to be saved from himself.
Which is.
It's pretty powerful stuff.
Really powerful stuff. I mean.
I think a lot of people can relate to that, though.
Oh, totally. I mean.
You know, that feeling of success doesn't always equal happiness. It's that classic, like, you achieve something and then you're like, okay, what's next?
What's next?
Oh.
You're not even happy about what you just accomplished.
Yes.
And you're just on to the next thing.
And that's got to be especially true for artists, right?
Especially for artists.
I mean, they're constantly putting themselves out there.
They're putting their souls on display.
Exactly. And, you know,
And
subjecting themselves to judgment.
right. And everybody has an opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
It's got to be tough.
I can only imagine. It's got to be a roller coaster.
Totally.
Yeah.
So when he says strung out, you know, it could be a lot of things,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. It could be the pressure of the industry.
The pressure of the industry. It could be substance abuse.
Definitely.
Could be creative burnout.
It could be, could be burnout.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? It could be all of it.
Probably a little bit of everything.
Right. All of the above.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then he keeps repeating this phrase throughout the whole song.
Pray for my soul, right?
Pray for my soul. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's more than just like a hook.
Oh, way more.
It's just the heart of the song.
It's the heart of the song.
Yeah.
And, like, what do you think he's trying to say with that?
Well, I think on one level, it is a cry for help.
Okay.
Right. Like he's struggling. He's acknowledging that.
He's acknowledging it.
And he's reaching out.
Reaching out.
Yeah, but I think it goes deeper than that, too.
Okay, how?
Like he's not just asking for any kind of help. He's specifically asking for spiritual help.
Oh, interesting.
Right. Pray for my soul.
Yeah, pray for my soul, not pray for me.
Exactly. So it suggests like a need for redemption.
Redemption.
Yeah, like a battle with his inner demons.
I mean, I think that's what makes it so relatable, right?
Oh, for sure.
Like everyone struggles with something.
Absolutely. We all have our demons.
Everyone has those inner demons.
Whether we admit it or not.
Whether we admit it or not.
And I think that's why people connect with his music.
Totally. He's not afraid to be vulnerable.
Right. He's putting it all out there.
He's laying it all out there.
He's not shying away from it.
Yeah. And I think that's powerful, you know?
It's powerful.
It makes him human.
Makes him human.
Yeah. Relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he gets pretty specific about those demons, too.
Oh, yeah. Like when he talks about the danger in my veins.
Right. Danger in my veins.
Demons I hold.
Demons I hold. Yeah.
Almost ODing.
Yeah. Almost ODing.
But he's not sugarcoating it.
No, he's not.
He's being really raw and honest.
Really raw and honest.
It gets kind of like a punch to the gut when you hear it.
Yeah. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. It makes you stop and listen.
Yeah.
Because he's not just talking about partying or having a good time. He's talking about the dark side of it.
Yeah. The consequences.
The consequences.
The real struggle.
Yeah.
And it makes you realize that even people who seem to have it all.
Right. The people on top of the globe.
Right. On top of the globe.
Yeah.
Can still be fighting these inner battles.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's a verse
Yeah.
that always gets me.
Gets me hard too.
Yeah. Where he talks about his friends.
Yeah.
Getting married, having kids, growing up.
The classic life script.
The classic life script. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, still at the crib getting high.
Oof. Yeah.
And it's like this feeling of being stuck.
So relatable.
So relatable.
Yeah. Like you're watching everyone else move forward.
While you're just like
And you're just standing still.
Standing still, yeah.
Or even moving backwards.
Yeah, or even going in the opposite direction.
Yeah, totally.
Like,
and I think that's something a lot of people feel.
Oh, yeah, I think...
Especially in today's world,
yeah,
right?
with social media and everything.
You're constantly bombarded with images of people's perfect lives.
Everybody's highlight reel.
Exactly. It's all curated.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel like you're not measuring up.
Oh, totally. And if you're not careful...
Yeah.
You can really get sucked into that.
Absolutely. Comparison is the thief of joy.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like he's kind of rejecting that.
He is. He's saying, I'm not going to play that game.
Yeah.
Right?
And he's like...
I'm going to do things my own way.
I'm going to do my own thing.
Yeah. Even if it means I'm not fitting in.
Even if it means not fitting in.
Yeah. And I think that's both brave and scary.
Oh, totally.
You know? It's like he's choosing his own path, even if it's unconventional.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot of courage.
But it also can be really isolating, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because if you're
not following in the crowd.
You're not following the crowd.
You're not doing what's expected.
You're not doing what's expected.
You can end up feeling pretty alone.
You can feel pretty lonely.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword.
Definitely. It's a complex thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after all of this, like, how would you interpret this song?
As a whole, it's hard to put it in a box, right?
Yeah.
Because it's so many things at once.
Yeah.
It's a confession.
Mm-hmm.
It's a plea for help.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reflection on his own life.
Mm-hmm.
But most of all, I think it's a connection.
A connection.
Yeah, like he's reaching out to his listener.
To the listener?
Yeah.
Saying, I'm struggling. Do you get it?
Exactly. Right. Have you been there too?
Have you been there too?
And I think that's what makes it so powerful.
Yeah, that shared experience.
That shared experience, that vulnerability,
yeah.
makes people feel less alone.
Less alone, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like I said, everybody's going through something.
Everyone has their demons.
Even the people who seem to have it all.
Even the people on top of the globe.
Right, on top of the globe.
Yeah.
So this deep dive has been really, really fascinating.
It has.
I mean, it's really shown us like a glimpse into this artist's mind.
Yeah, like behind the curtain.
Behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Of fame and success.
And the struggles that come with it.
The struggles that come with it.
Yeah.
And his desire to connect with his audience on a really deep level.
Absolutely. On a human level.
On a human level, yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, we've talked a lot about this. And I'm curious, like, what do you guys listening think?
Good question.
When Chris Webby says, "Pray for my soul," what does that actually mean to you?
Yeah, what does that evoke for you?
Is it a literal plea?
Is it a metaphor?
Is it a metaphor?
Is it something else entirely?
Something else entirely.
Yeah, I think it's worth pondering.
Yeah, it's definitely something to think about.
Definitely.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Absolutely. Thanks for listening.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
With another deep dive.
Deep dive.
Into something
new.
New and exciting. All right. Take care.
See ya. Bye.